All right, end of day wrap up on Monday, August 3rd. So today's a day that was not a good day. I'm feeling a little on tilt. It started with me taking a short trade on the S&P 500 right here, thinking that this was going to fill this gap, and then we shot up and I got kicked out. Um, so I haven't been looking, kind of been waiting now. We're in bullish on the 60, bullish on the 640. We are up in the top of this range, however, on the 640 and on the daily here. So we're going to wait for some pullbacks to get in, but all in all, got thrashed up on this one. On the euro, I'm having a hard time just finding my direction. So on the daily, we've been in a downtrend and we're returned to the fibs. But it's kind of threw me that here we had like a double, triple bottom and we broke up and closed. On the 240, we have been trending up solidly. We have not returned down to the fib yet. On the hourly, we're pulling back. And then on the 15, we had this double bottom here and I got long, but I'm thinking of closing this because we're not yet bullish on the 60-minute. On gold, I had kind of the same thing today. So I saw this little wedge pattern forming and I went short with the target of down here, but I closed it immediately. It's a very small loss because I just didn't like how it was going because we've been in this support zone right here and I saw this potential double bottom on the 60-minute. I think what I needed to really focus on was that there was this double bottom here. So you could argue this was the double bottom, neck break and go. So this big move I've been waiting for happened without me because I was short, closed, gone. It was really hard for me to see it, but this would have definitely ripped up and gone my way. So now I am on the 240. We're still bullish because we never broke this last low. On the daily, we're still bullish. We're on the support zone with these buy tails. And on the 60, we had today's break. And then on the 15 here. So I'm going to be looking for a pullback and a way to buy into gold. And that's really the big things I've been looking at today. I haven't, or I guess Bitcoin's the only other one where similar type thing. Does this count as a double bottom structure break? And now we're bullish, even though here, I think I'm going to wait for the fibs and then look to go short. We have this wedge, rising wedge forming on it as well. And so, should we crash down? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here. But on the 240, if we zoom out, it's definitely, if we go much lower, it's going to break a double bottom for sure. Or sorry, head and shoulders. My vibrations are not right today. I'm feeling off, feeling doom, ignoring voices that are just telling me this is not possible and I can't do this, but I'm just going to keep pushing through. I'm going to keep showing up. I'm going to keep trying to journal this and look at it. And I think my biggest issues right now are just which mindset to take in these bigger, less clean macros. So here, like we're in the support zone, should have only been looking for longs, and perhaps this counts as a double bottom. On the euro, what do you do when you have this kind of structure break and you get to the fibs? And I don't know. Right now, we're still very bullish on the 640. 60-minute is still bearish. So maybe I need to wait for a turn of this to go long. On the 15, was this a mistake to get in on this double bottom? This is where tactically I'm not yet there, but I'm going to get there.